Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to a new video. In today's video is what if Naruto had a new Kekkei Genkai part 2. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and with that, let's get straight into it. A chilling breeze swept through the eerie forest, rustling the leaves and sending shivers down Sakura's spine. Her senses were on high alert, every sound and movement magnified in her anxious mind. The distant piercing screams that cut through the air intensified, her growing unease causing her heart to race. Sakura turned to her teammates, seeking reassurance in their presence. "Did you hear that?" she asked, her voice trembling slightly. "This place is really scaring me," she continued. Naruto, the embodiment of carefree confidence, casually put his hands behind his head and let out a dismissive chuckle. "It's fine, Sakura," he replied, his nonchalant tone. "No big deal," he continued. His lackadaisical response grated on Sakura's nerves, fueling a mix of frustration and worry. Unable to contain her exasperation, she clenched her fists and swung them both down to deliver a punch to Naruto's head. The impact caused Naruto to wince in pain, but to his surprise, he realized that the blow hurt less than usual. He gingerly rubbed the spot where Sakura's fist connected, wondering what happened. Did she hold back? As they pressed onward through the foreboding forest, every step engulfed in a cloak of uncertainty, Naruto couldn't help but feel a growing urgency within him. His carefree facade momentarily faltered, replaced by a hint of unease as he grappled with an urgent need. Guys," Naruto hesitantly interjected, his voice betraying his discomfort. "I need to take a leak." Sakura's eyes widened in disbelief, a mixture of annoyance and disbelief crossing her face. She crossed her arms, glancing at Naruto with a combination of exasperation and concern. The unnerving atmosphere of the forest seemed to amplify her irritation. "Now?" she spoke. "Naruto, are you serious?" Sakura snapped. Her voice edged with frustration. "We're in the middle of a creepy forest and you're worried about taking a leak." Naruto scratched the back of his head sheepishly, his gaze shifting from Sakura to the dense surrounding trees. The weight of the unknown pressed upon his bladder, creating a sense of urgency that couldn't be ignored. "I know it's not ideal," Naruto admitted, with a hint of embarrassment, "but I really can't hold it in anymore, it's urgent." Sakura sighed, realizing the validity of Naruto's predicament. She understood that his body had needs, and they couldn't be dismissed, even in the midst of an unsettling environment. Reluctantly, she softened her stance, her frustration giving way to understanding. "All right, Naruto," Sakura relented, her voice tempered with a mix of resignation and concern. "But please be quick. We don't know what dangers lurk in these woods, and I'd rather not have to rescue you from any unexpected surprises." Naruto nodded, grateful for Sakura's understanding. He hurriedly made his way to a nearby secluded area, his footsteps quickening with each passing moment. The forest seemed to grow eerily silent as he ventured deeper into the undergrowth, his senses heightened, acutely aware of the unsettling ambience that surrounded him. As Naruto relieved himself, he couldn't help but shake off the feeling of being watched. A chill ran down his spine, and he hastened to finish, eager to rejoin his teammates and escape the oppressive atmosphere of the forbidding forest. Naruto was then hit unexpectedly, and his vision went blurry. Meanwhile, Sakura and Sasuke stood patiently, their eyes scanning their surroundings as they waited for Naruto's return. The tension in the air was palpable, accentuated by the eerie silence that enveloped the forest. After what felt like an eternity, Naruto finally emerged, his steps carrying a light-hearted bounce that defined his demeanor. A wide, satisfied smile stretched across his face as he approached Sasuke and Sakura. "Man, I needed that," Naruto exclaimed, his voice filled with a sense of relief. He wiped the sweat from his forehead and closed the distance between himself and his teammates. Sakura's eyebrows furrowed in disapproval as Naruto's words registered in her mind. "You're in the presence of a lady, Naruto. Don't be so vulgar," she scolded. Before Sakura could reprimand Naruto further, Sasuke swiftly intervened, intercepting Naruto's path with a well-placed kick to the jaw. The force of the impact sent Naruto hurtling through the air, crashing into a nearby tree with a resounding thud. Shock washed over Sakura's face as she witnessed the sudden escalation of the situation. Her voice quivered, and she addressed Sasuke. "Sasuke, I appreciate the chivalry, but don't you think that was a bit far?" Her eyes darted between Naruto, still lying against the tree, with a visible crack now running through it, and Sasuke, whose serious expression unsettled her. "What have you done to Naruto?" Sasuke demanded, his voice firm and unwavering. Sakura's gaze flicked between Sasuke and Naruto, her mind racing to comprehend the gravity of the situation. How could Sasuke question Naruto's identity when he was right in front of them? I'm in front of you, bleeding," Naruto retorted, from his position against the damaged tree, his voice tinged with irritation and pain. "No," Sasuke declared, his voice cutting through the air with conviction. "Naruto wears his shuriken holder on his right thigh, but yours is on your left. Furthermore, you've forgotten the cut that Naruto received from the proctor on your face." Sakura's eyes widened as she processed Sasuke's words. Naruto's true identity began to unravel before her eyes. Naruto suddenly burst into a cloud of smoke, dispelling the illusion that had concealed his true form. In his place stood a figure shrouded in mystery and secrecy, adorned with a mask covering his eyes and a mouthpiece resembling a gas mask. His jet black hair fell into unruly strands. A hidden Rain Village headband adorned his forehead, serving as a symbol of his affiliation. Sakura's confusion deepened, her mind racing to comprehend the situation unfolding before her. The imposter's presence cast an ominous shadow over their mission, raising more questions than answers. As the imposter's true intention became clear, a chilling determination emanated from his masked face. "Since it's come to this, I'll take the scroll from you by force," he declared, his voice laced with malice. Without hesitation, he charged at Sakura and Sasuke, his movements swift and purposeful. Reacting with remarkable speed, Sasuke's Sharingan flared to life, granting him heightened perception and reflexes. His hands swiftly weaved through a series of intricate hand signs, channeling his chakra with precision. "Phoenix Flower Jutsu," he shouted, unleashing a barrage of fiery floral projectiles from his mouth. The blossoms of flames soared through the air, aiming to engulf their adversaries in a scorching inferno. However, the imposter proved to be equally agile and evasive, evading Sasuke's onslaught with nimble movements. Sasuke's eyes darted around, trying to locate Naruto amidst the chaos. The hidden Rain Genin, relentless in his pursuit, pressed on, launching a barrage of kunai in Sasuke's direction. However, Sasuke's keen instincts kicked into overdrive as he skillfully maneuvered to avoid the incoming projectiles. Just as he thought he had eluded his assailant, a sudden blow came from behind. The imposter, seizing the opportunity, closed the distance between them in an instant, aiming to incapacitate Sasuke. However, Sasuke's honed reflexes saved him from the brunt of the attack. With a swift twist of his body, he managed to evade the full force of the strike, narrowly escaping a potential devastating blow. As the tension mounted, an unexpected turn of events unfolded. From the shadows, behind the imposter, a swift and powerful strike was unleashed, aimed directly at the back of his head. The force of the blow connected with precision, rendering the hidden Rain Genin unconscious. A cloud of dusk billowed in the air, obscuring the scene momentarily. Sasuke and Sakura's attention shifted abruptly as they turned to witness the source of the attack. Emerging from the dissipating dust, Naruto stood, a look with anger etched across his face, his brows furrowed in frustration as he voiced his indignation. "He attacked me whilst I was taking a leak. I had to break free from some stupid rope," Naruto exclaimed childishly, his voice clearly irritated. His eyes narrowed, reflecting the remnants of the anger he had endured. Sakura and Sasuke exchanged puzzled glances, their minds grappling with the unfolding events. Sakura wondered about Naruto's sudden appearance, questioning where he had come from. On the other hand, Sasuke, the observant one, recognized that even someone like Naruto must possess a hidden talent. It appeared that brute strength was Naruto's forte, as evidenced by the powerful punch that rendered their opponent unconscious. Silence hung in the air as the trio stood amidst the aftermath of the encounter. Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto formed a tight circle within the depths of the forest. The ambience was filled with an air of caution and urgency as they deliberated on their strategy. To prevent any potential betrayal or infiltration, we cannot afford to blindly trust each other, Sasuke spoke, with firm determination. We need to have a password, a secret phrase only known to us. This way, we can discern friend from foe. Drawing his companions closer, Sasuke leaned in, emphasizing the importance of their plan. Listen carefully, as I'm only going to say it once. The password is going to be a poem. When I prompt you, respond with the following verse. We thrive in the chaos of enemy tide. Quiet shinobi don't need dens to hide. Our only concern is to watch and wait until the enemy lowers the gate. Naruto stared at Sasuke with disbelief and confusion. How the hell am I supposed to remember this? He questioned, his voice clearly annoyed. Sasuke ignored Naruto's skepticism and pressed on, dismissing any doubts. Alright, let's pack up and proceed. I'll take the scroll, he declared, rising to his feet. Sakura swiftly followed in suit, ready to embark on their next move. As they gathered their belongings and prepared to depart, their mission settled in. The establishment of the password added an extra layer of security, a safeguard against potential adversaries lurking within the forest's treacherous depths. With their minds focused and their resolve strengthened, the trio set forth, their shared journey shrouded in uncertainty and anticipation. Naruto, still annoyed, said, "How about we make the password easier? What about swordfish?" In the midst of their conversation, a sudden disruption shattered the tranquility of the forest. A smoke bomb descended, obscuring their view and filling the air with a dense haze. Tensions soared as the trio instinctively tensed, alert to the presence of a new adversary. Sasuke's voice pierced through the smoke, his tone laced with caution. "A new enemy," he shouted. He gripped tightly on a kunai, clutched in his hands. As the smoke began to dissipate, Sakura's keen eye caught sight of Sasuke's figure, and she hastened towards him. Seeking reassurance amidst the chaos, she could feel her heart pounding in her chest, the weight of uncertainty hanging in the air. Sasuke's eyes remained sharp and focused as he held his kunai aloft. His voice firm and resolute, he looked at Sakura. "What's the password?" he demanded, his gaze unwavering. Coming to a sudden halt, Sakura's mind raced, recalling the intricate lines of the poem they had devised. With a surge of clarity, she quickly relayed the complete password to Sasuke, her voice steady despite the urgency. Sasuke lowered the kunai, a glimmer of recognition gleaming in his eyes as he nodded in acknowledgement. The bond of trust between them remained unbroken. From behind them, Naruto's voice rang out, a mixture of confusion and curiosity. "Guys, who was that?" His carefree demeanour and trademark smile, however, remained in place. Sasuke's grip on his kunai tightened once again, suspicion lingering in his gaze. "Naruto, what's the password?" Sasuke's words cut through the air, his voice filled with caution. Naruto's expression shifted, momentarily puzzled before realization dawned upon him. "Oh yeah, the password, He paused, collecting his thoughts and then flawlessly reciting the password, each word rolling off the tongue with precision. The familiarity of the phrase cemented his authenticity. However, without hesitation, Sasuke sprung into action, launching an attack that sent Naruto hurtling through the air, his form spinning in a desperate attempt to regain balance before skidding to a stop, just short of colliding with a nearby tree. Sakura's eyes widened in shock and disbelief. "Sasuke," she interjected, her voice tinged with urgency. "You got it right. What are you doing?" Sasuke, his gaze fixed on the imposter before him, replied nonchalantly without turning his head. "Do you really expect that idiot to remember the password?" Sakura's realization dawned upon her, her grip tightening on her own kunai. The truth unfurled before her eyes. Naruto, the real Naruto, would have never remembered the password in the first place. Determination flickered in her gaze as she steeled herself for the imminent confrontation. Well, well, Naruto's voice rang out, laced with a sinister edge. Aren't you observant, Sasuke Uchiha? The Sharingan blazed to life within Sasuke's eyes as he locked his gaze upon the imposter. His voice dripped with a combination of suspicion and determination. Who are you? And with that, I'll leave What If Naruto Had a New Kekkei Genkai Part 2. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and consider liking and subscribing. Leave a comment with any of your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next one.